Hi, I'm Anthony Salem, and this is my beautiful wife, Adea. We have 9 children, and that sounds like a lot. The first 3 children that we have are biological boys, beautiful in their own right. Then, God took us on a different journey, the journey of adoption. My wife and I have quite a heart, not only for orphans, but the least of these, the ones that nobody else wants. So we adopted 6 children at different times. Not all of them have special needs, most of them do. And they're from 3 different countries around the world. Beautiful kids in their own right as well. But now we believe there's another plan for our life, another destiny, and that involves the destiny of very teeny tiny embryos.
Many people would look at our family and say, well, you have 9 children. Is that not enough? Is your family not big enough? And probably the answer is yes. Our lives are very busy and very full. But we just have an incredible heart for the orphan. And several years ago, God put inside of me a desire to have one more baby in my womb. And we did not know at that time how that thing was going to unfold, because we felt like we were done with biological children, but yet we had this desire for the orphan. And so it was just a seed buried in my heart. Around that time, in 2010, we brought home 2 little girls from Ukraine who both have Down syndrome, and we all of a sudden had 7 children, and life became a little bit more busy and hectic. And it was around that time that I followed the journey of a friend who adopted embryos. And it was the most amazing journey to watch unfold, how she had the desire and was matched with a genetic family, and ultimately how she went on to give birth to the most precious little girl. And God used her journey to plant in me a seed that would grow and grow to where we are today. We have committed to adopting some embryos, and it is a journey that is new pretty much in this country. Not many people know about it. It's not heard about very often, but it is so necessary. Many people look at us and say, well, why embryos when you have a heart for adoption and there are so many children in third world countries who also need families? Yes, there are. There definitely are, and we absolutely agree with that. But our hearts are for all children, no matter how big or how small they are. And so to answer the question, why would we adopt embryos?
Well, the answer is very simple. It's because, as my wife said, no matter how old, how young, how big, how small, we believe that a human is a human at conception. And so if you look at the tiniest human possible, it is a human embryo. A human embryo who has no less right to have a life than anyone else. An embryo with a destiny from God and a purpose. And that unfortunately, they're frozen. In fact, I was shocked to hear there's more than 600,000 frozen in this country that have many different options, different fates. One of them is to be thrown away, which many are. Another one is that they would be used for medical science, in which case they die, essentially. And another option is, well, you just leave them frozen indefinitely. And we couldn't think of that. I mean, here is this life that's right before us with a destiny. Why keep it frozen in time? And yet the fourth option is to do something about it. And that's where we come in. And that's where we want to inspire as many people as possible as they share our story, our journey, to also understand the importance of saving these very precious lives. Orphans of different countries that are children, yes, the issue is not either or. For us, it's both and.
It's all children. And so began our journey a few months ago, and we told the Lord when He put this on our hearts that we wanted the embryos that would be a little bit harder to place in families because of our background in special needs and our experience that we have with many different special needs. That's where our heart is, and we told the Lord that we wanted Him to bring to us those embryos that were perhaps a little bit harder to find a family for. And it was through that prayer that God led us to Nightlight Christian Adoption, and they have an embryo adoption program called the Snowflake Embryo Adoption Program. And what an incredible blessing that has been for us. It is through their special consideration program that we have been matched with 4 precious babies, and we are so excited to share this journey with you. This is just the beginning. we're so thankful that so many of you have reached out to us in love and support and are cheering us on and are praying for these 4 lives, because they're lives waiting to be given a chance. So we're so grateful that though this is so new and so uncommon in this country, that many of you are loving us and supporting us from afar, and we're really excited that we get to share our journey through these videos and photos in any way that God leads us. So thank you for being with us. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.